The good stuff is all new and live with Leanne Allaire-Perot's smart gift guide for the hostess who already has the mostest. Then, rewear, don't care. Corey Ng styles one outfit 3 completely different ways to make your holiday wardrobe go the distance. And Mary's got the refresh for a holiday classic with 3 ways to jazz up deviled eggs. Plus, we've got front row seats to a live studio performance from the Unauthorized Hallmarkish Parody Musical. The good stuff starts right now.
Everybody, y'all look so nice and festive. Listen, everyone is always talking about being the host with the most, but today we wanted to spin that on its head a little and show you how to be the best guest. Kicking things off with creative ways that you can add a personal touch to your hostess gifts. Please welcome DIY queen, Leanne Allaire-Perot. Hi, Leanne. Oh my God. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, because you walked out from over here, I didn't get to say good luck before the show, so good luck.
Thank you. Right back at you.
Okay, so good. Okay, I am very pumped about this. There's something so extra special about that little added homemade touch.
Yes, so here's the thing. I wanted to put some elements together that are going to require a little bit of preparation because I know that I've run into the situation where you're going to somebody's house that day and then you just stop at the store on the way.
100%.
So now is the perfect time to take stock of where and who you're seeing over the holidays and do a little bit of pre-planning. You don't have to do a lot of work, but I think this gives you the opportunity to level up your gifts that you're giving the host, which will ensure that you're on every guest list moving forward.
Do you know what the best thing about being a guest is?
Yes.
You're not the host.
Yes!
You just get to be like, I show up and then I leave.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So why don't we start with 2 common gifts, which, listen, I love receiving flowers and chocolates.
Yeah, it's so good.
But we are going to do kind of a combo gift and wow our host with both.
Okay.
The one thing I just want to point out, if you are stopping at the store on the way to someone's house and you're going to grab flowers, please do not give them this.
Oh, thank you, Leanne.
Because you've just given them the gift of work. If they have a house full of people, they now have to go dig out a vase, fill it with water, cut the stems.
That is so true.
Right?
It's always a good idea until you watch them be like, oh, let me get a cup, and then they run around.
Or you just see it sitting on the counter dying and wilting over the course of the night, right? So we're not going to give them cut flowers. If anything, you're gonna stop at the dollar store and get a vase. But you're also going to not just get flowers, you are also going to pick up chocolates. And in this case, I picked up these chocolates because of the shape of them in particular, and I want to show you what I've done with them. I just took some packing tape and put the packing tape around on the back because now they fit inside the vase so perfectly. Wait for it, Mary. Wait for it. So we're gonna place these right inside. And let me tell you, the Merci chocolates, 1 box fit perfectly. This is exactly 1 box of chocolates.
Nailed it.
And I didn't just pick up 1 vase from the dollar store, I picked up 2, and you'll notice this one's smaller because this one fits right inside.
What a reveal. That is fantastic.
So you go in with that and you're the star of the party already.
100%.
Right?
Well, guess what, studio audience? To help you thank the special people in your life and to say merci for being you this holiday season, you're all going home with your own box of delicious chocolate. You gotta love it.
Right?
Already, Leanne, really giving a number for being the best
tell you,
guest.
what I love about this is the guests they're not accessible chocolates. So it saves for the host to eat after.
I love this energy. Fantastic. All right, next up, we wanted to talk a little bit about, I'm very excited about this one.
I knew that this would be a Mary gift.
A DIY ornament that's very Mary.
So if you're picking up a little plant, lovely. This one I got from my local grocery store. It's lavender, kind of in that shape of a tree. But I took a little bit of time to make a DIY project that you could make these in big batches and then give them as little gifts or adorn the tree. I'm gonna show you how I made these. These are birdseed ornaments.
Yes, I love
for the birders in your life, which I think is just so lovely because it really creates the gift of entertainment for for your guests as well, as they can watch birds. All it was some flavorless gelatin, some corn syrup, some flour, mix that in with some bird seed, and then you fold these into little cookie cutter molds. I cut up a chopstick and put the little pieces in the molds as well to create little holes for the twine to go through. And once you string the twine also becomes a little gift for the birds because they use it to build their nests,
to make them a little warm for the warm.
And once you have them done, you can absolutely take some of these and just like adorn any gift. Throw these around a bottle of wine, or if you're taking a plant,
this is so cute.
Adorn your little plants. It's my little teeny tree.
This is so cute.
Cute, right?
And it's the thing, you have them inside, they gift them, and then you just pop them outside.
Yes.
And you just get to sit and watch the birds.
Right, and I know you love birds.
I do love birds.
So do I.
This is a good one.
I think it's cute.
I love this one. Okay, moving on, what are we talking about next?
So this one, if you're going to take kind of like some holiday spirits, a little holiday cheer, maybe in the form of a liqueur, taking a bottle is always lovely. Again, I will never be disappointed. But for me, it's like all about how you present it and a little bit of embellishment. And why not pick up a $10 lantern and use this as your vessel to put in some little goodies inside.
This is cute.
So you see that I've put everything in here to make a little spiked holiday drink. I've got a little Bailey's. I picked up some flavored hot chocolates, which I find like these are things I never buy for myself.
No, 100%. Yeah.
Like hot chocolate I have, but give me a little flavored something and it's fancy. Some candy canes, and then let me show you these. These are from the dollar store. They're the little fillable ornaments that you can put the marshmallows inside as well.
That's so cute.
To tack in there. But I think the real wow factor is at the dollar store when you're there, pick up a little string of the battery lights.
Oh, fun.
Right?
Yeah.
Because now you click that on quickly before you ding dong, and then you present this sparkling shine. It's all about presentation.
That is so fun, and way more fun than the classic like long wine bag that you get while you're at the liquor store.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm still not mad about it.
No,
but this is just
brings a bit of joy.
Yes.
I love that. Okay, now what about something like a little bit of like a kitchen kind of?
Yes, for your foodie friends. If you're going over to somebody and they put in all the work to host you and cook meals, like lean into that a little bit. Maybe you might want to pick up your favorite chef's cookbook to give us a gift. This is me sucking up.
Yeah.
But I love the idea of if you have a recipe book that you really love, pick up a fresh copy, put a few little tags in there of maybe recipes that you like, maybe leave a little note of maybe things that you love in particular, and then you start to build a lovely little gift. The dollar store has some amazing tea towels, and you can always use, these are like useful gifts.
Yes.
Everybody can always use more tea towels. I actually have this one here that I did a little stencil myself on there with a little bit of fabric paint that you can customize. The dollar store also has some lovely spoons, but you can also pick up a nice little cutting board. However, we're talking about DIY and customization. I created a little monogram for Mary here, and you can see how I did this. It's using a stencil that I then filled in with something called a scorch marker. And this you just basically fill in your little stencil marks, and then you use a heat gun on it, and it basically etches into the wood. And with a little food-safe, food-grade oil right over top of that, makes, I think, for the most lovely monogram personalized gift. That is so fascinating.
That is fantastic.
So fascinating.
Check that out. Beautiful.
Right?
All right.
Lovely
Last but not least, I love this one. This is one that I love to do, a brunch basket.
Yeah, so for the host, the next morning, they've already cooked and cleaned and done everything for everybody else. We're gonna give them something that they can sit down and enjoy their morning. We're gonna create this brunch basket with a couple little mini bottles. I've got alcoholic, sparkling, and non-alcoholic.
Nice.
A little orange juice, mimosa time, right? My local bakery had this lovely sourdough in a little candy cane shape, which is so sweet. Cute. But here's the DIY element. I created my own little compound butter.
I'm so proud of you.
Okay, here's how I did it. And please, I'm terrified for you to watch this. Don't judge my nice skills, Mary.
You're perfect. You're perfect.
This is what I'm calling Christmas butter with some dried cranberries, some orange zest, a little bit of honey, some sage, and you just mix it up. I did use salted butter, so I didn't need to add salt.
Nice, smart.
Just mixed it all up, rolled it in some parchment paper afterwards with a little bit of wrapping paper.
Look at
this
how cute
looks
that
gourmet.
is.
It makes it look like I know what I'm doing in the kitchen, even though I don't. And let me tell you, tastes like a Christmas dream on the bread.
It's so good.
Oh, I will. Anybody coming over? Yes, please.
Yes, please. 100%. Leanne, I'm very proud of you. Great compound butter.
Thank you.
You nailed it. Such good ideas. We got to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Yeah, that was so good.
Up next, rewear, don't care. Corey Ng styles one outfit 3 completely different ways to make your holiday wardrobe go the distance. Tomorrow, the good stuff is all new and bringing the best Christmas market fare straight to your holiday table.
This is stretchy pant territory.
I agree.
We're serving up cozy comforts, sweet street treats, and the kind of festive sips and bites that make this season irresistible. Plus, we're taking you to one of Canada's most charming markets and bringing back global inspiration you'll want to try at home. The good stuff is all new tomorrow.
Like the best dressed guest this holiday season, Corey Ng is here with 3 ways to style one great dress. Hey Corey, how's it going?
Great, how are you?
Good, happy holidays.
Happy holiday.
Listen, I feel like you're so busy. I feel anytime you gotta wear something nice, do your friends call you?
All of them.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, just wear something, I don't know.
Yeah, you're like, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah. I love it. Okay, so what are we doing today?
So we have a lot of events, so a lot of outfits. I'm gonna keep it simple. We're gonna style one simple black dress in 3 different ways. I'm gonna include some fun fashion hacks.
I love that. We love that. Love a hack. Okay, we're gonna see the first look on Amina. Come on out. Oh. Right. Hey, Amina, so good. Yeah.
So we all have a great, simple black dress in our closet, right? So wardrobe essentials. So today I'm going to kind of break down just different ways to style it. So the first way to style it is with the help of some festive accessories and jewelry, right? So starting with this necklace set and earring set, this one from Melanie Lynn. A set is always a great thing to just pull out for a special occasion, right? And automatically with the bag, it already like brightens up the look with a little sparkle. And now the real styling hack is here is if you want to add some festiveness, some fun, some layers. Create a little wrap skirt, like wrap a large.
Is this not part of the dress?
No, it's not.
That's
it's like
nice.
Wrapping a large scarf or shawl around the waist with like finish it off with like a little brooch. Because it's black on black, it kind of just looks like one piece.
Yes.
So you'd really take this really simple black dress and really elevate it and make it a more of a formal piece, right?
I love that.
And again, we always want a little festive touch and texture. So these little ruffle shoes from Steve Madden, like they are gorgeous.
So fun.
Everyone will be looking at you once you walk in.
1000%.
Right?
I was gonna say those look like sitting shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just say she's ready to sit.
Yeah. That is fantastic. This is beautiful with the silver too, so festive and lovely. Amina, thanks so much. Great job. She's gonna go have a seat. We've got it. All right, next up, we have got the same simple black dress, but you've styled a bit differently, this time on Angela. Come on out. Oh, this is beautiful.
Yes. So here we added a blouse on top, something flowy, something delicate. I love this top from Zara's sheer with the sequins and feather detailing. It really just helps elevate the dress again, create something a little more elegant looking, right?
Yeah.
Now, my styling hack, especially when you wear like a button down over a dress, it can be tricky because you can't tuck it in, you can't tie it up, but instead, what we did is that we overlapped it, pinched it on the inside, and we used a hair elastic and tied it.
That is brilliant. That looks like that's how you bought that.
Exactly. What it does
blouse.
is creates this like knot effect at the waist.
Yeah.
So it's really flattering because on its own it might look a little frumpy.
Yeah.
This way we're emphasizing the waist and giving the blouse some shape.
I love that. That is so nice. And let's talk about the accessories. I love that we went from silver into warmer tones.
Yeah, if bright red is not your thing, I love a burgundy during the holidays, right? So this great burgundy bag from Melanie Lynn, super chic. You can wear it kind of all year round. And then we finish it off with a little sparkle in the shoes from Winners.
It's so cute.
A nice kitten heel, sling back, classic, something you can wear years and years.
I was going to say, also, those are walking shoes.
Exactly.
Those are ones that you can walk around in. I love this combination also with this kind of brown with the black.
Yes.
It works so beautifully.
Very chic, especially when it's black. You can kind of pair it with any color.
Yeah.
But if you prefer to go darker, I like browns, I like navy. It kind of gives the outfit a little more dimension.
I love it. Angela, thank you so much. That was great. That's so pretty. I love that hat.
Thank you.
So good.
Love it too.
All right, now we're going to see the same dress a third and final way. We're going to see that on Chin. Come on out. Oh, Chin. Chin, you look so fancy. Yeah.
So for the final look, what we did is just layer up with a blouse underneath. We want to go with something more fitted so we don't create some extra bulk, right? So this is a great opportunity to kind of play with neckline, play with texture, play with color. Here I went with this Zara cream lace top. I love the mock neck on it. Again, making a casual dress look a little more dressy and formal. Now we have to talk about this bag. So a small bag is kind of your go-to for an evening look, right?
Totally.
But if you don't have one, don't worry, because I have a hack for you right here. So what we did is simply take in a daytime tote bag, a soft tote bag, and create it in a clutch.
Did you just put the...
Yes, we just tucked it in. So this is just a great
That was
hack.
good.
If you have a similar bag like this, you could just simply fold it in like a really clean line, and this way you don't have to purposely go in and buy a bag that you're just going to use like once or twice, right?
I love the fact that it looks like that classic kind of slouchy clutch that you want to get.
Exactly, and no one knowing, because you fold it in, it's a very clean line, very minimalist. Again, timeless.
It's really beautiful, and I love that you brought the color of the shoe out in the purse too.
Yes, I love burgundy during a holiday. We kind of finish off this look with these gorgeous satin boat heels. These are from Steve Madden. And obviously because the dress is kind of very minimal, classic styling, we threw in a little bit of a statement coat.
I
faux fur
love
from Melanie Lynn.
So beautiful. Chin, thank you so much. Corey, great job as per usual. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
We got to take a quick break, but we'll be right back. You're ready for a holiday.
Coming up, Mary's got the refresh for a holiday classic with 3 ways to jazz up deviled eggs. That's coming up.
We are back, and since it is all about being the best guest today, I thought it would be a little bit fun to share a classic make and take recipe. One of my personal faves, we're making deviled eggs. Okay, thank you. I'm always a little worried. I feel like deviled eggs get a bit of like a bad rap, but they're so good. I feel like you either love them or you hate them. I'm a love them camp. But I didn't just want to do classic deviled eggs. I'm gonna mix things up a little bit and do deviled eggs 3 ways. But to get started, I want to show you how I like to hard cook my eggs, because everybody's got a different method. Everybody's got a secret. I have a secret, and I'm not even sure if it works, but it's just how I do it, and it's a good thing. So sometimes people, to hard boil eggs, will put it into already boiling water and then cook them for about, I'd say, 9 to 10 minutes to get that nice solid yolk. I actually like to do it the method where you start it in cold water and bring everything up. So I've got 6 eggs here. The best thing about deviled eggs, 6 eggs makes 12 eggs, if you know what I mean. Think about it, always a good thing. Guys, I thought that was smart, so we're going for it. All right, now I'm gonna cover that up with about 1 inch of cold tap water. I want enough so it covers the eggs, because you want it to be fully enveloped. So add that on top just until it goes. I'd add a little bit more in there just to fully cover that. But this is my trick, which again, I am convinced works, and it might not. Some people add a little baking soda to the water. Some people just leave it as is. I always add a little bit of vinegar, just a little bit of white vinegar. To me, that little bit of acidity might help break through that shell a little bit. So hopefully we're doing it at about 2 teaspoons in. Then what you wanna do is turn the heat on to medium and bring that up to a boil. As soon as that boils, you turn the heat off, you pop a lid on top, you take that off the heat, and you set a timer for 13 minutes. When that 13-minute timer goes off, drain them, rinse them under cold water, or even better, pop them into an ice bath, and they will be good to go. I like to keep them in the ice bath just until they're cool enough to handle, because peeling like a kind of warm egg that's just been shocked a little bit, I find a lot easier. Basically what happens is the egg inside the shell, as it's cooking and heating, expands a little bit, and then when you shock it in that cold water, that inside egg is gonna just contract a bit, hopefully away from the shell, making it easy. Also, while you are buying your eggs for your deviled eggs, you wanna actually buy like not the freshest batch. That sounds wild, but don't get the ones that have like the longest date, the longest best before date, because the older the eggs, the thinner the shell, so usually easier to peel. So I have got some eggs here, hanging out in water. I'll just give you a lot of egg facts, not gonna lie. And we're gonna see how this goes. So when I peel an egg, I like to give it a bit of a tap on a board, give it a roll, and then I usually give a tap where the bubble is gonna be. Then we get to see if this works, hopefully. Well, you know what? I feel like she's gonna be okay. Oh no, she's not. Basically, as soon as you get under that little bit of a membrane, there's a bit of a skin there, just give it a bit of a peel. Hopefully not pulling any egg off, but if you do, guess what? I'm gonna put this away. No one's gonna look at this egg anymore. You know what? Totally fine, we got some eggs. Honestly, if you get like kind of a shaggy looking egg, no one's gonna be mad. Everybody likes a deviled egg. It's gonna be delicious. So I've got some egg yolks here in a bowl, and now I'm gonna make up my deviled eggs. I promised you them 3 ways, so we're not doing a classic. The first one I'm gonna start off with is a carbonara deviled egg, right? Super tasty, already eggy, really nice. So I've got some egg yolks in my bowl here. Into there, I'm gonna go in with about a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. Just plain old mayonnaise, so classic like we're making a regular old deviled egg. Then into there, I'm gonna go in with some pancetta. So I've got some over here that I've chopped up. I'm gonna add that right on in, just cooked up nice and crispy. And then I've also reserved over on the stove over here a little bit of that pancetta fat that rendered out. So I'm gonna use some of that and actually put that into my deviled egg mixture as well, just to really amp up that beautiful pancetta flavor. Just about a teaspoon or so. Give that a little bit of a smash to start. And then to really bring home the fact that this is a carbonara deviled egg, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of pecorino cheese. Now, if you only have Parmigiano Reggiano, you could totally do that. I'm going in with about 2 tablespoons of finely grated, saving the rest for a little bit later. Give that a mix to combine. Then I'm gonna go in with some parsley. Now, the only additional thing you need to really convince people that this is a carbonara deviled egg is you need so much pepper. A lot of pepper. That is a key ingredient in carbonara. That's gonna give you those little flecks, that little bit of smokiness. It's gonna be really beautiful. So add in about 2 teaspoons of that parsley. Add in a good amount of pepper. To be honest, if I was doing this at home, I'd probably be cracking this pepper for about 30 seconds. But I'm gonna stop now just for everybody's sake. Okay, give that a good mix to combine. And you wanna mix it until it's really nice and creamy. Perfect. Now, when you are forming your deviled eggs, you can easily pop it into a zip top bag, that beautiful mixture, and you can pipe that right back into those egg whites that you just kind of separated out. So pop it in there, get your knife, cut off the corner. You can also use scissors. And then we're just gonna go into that beautiful egg white with all of that bacony, lovely mixture. Finish that off with a little bit of the parsley just hanging out, maybe some extra pancetta on top of there, and then obviously a bunch more cheese. Super tasty, really, really good. All right. Now, moving on, the second type of deviled egg I wanted to do kind of like a spicy take on them. So these next ones, I'm doing harissa deviled eggs. Harissa is a really nice Tunisian spice paste, really delicious, a little smoky, a little sweet. So I've got these guys here, and all I've got is 3 tablespoons of that mayonnaise mixed into those egg yolks, as well as that tablespoon of harissa. I also put a little bit of cilantro in here. You don't have to use cilantro if you don't love it. I personally do. Speaking of, I'm gonna add a little bit of cilantro right on top. And this is where the garnishing gets fun. When you are making deviled eggs, I always like to put the garnish on to kind of mimic the flavor that's going on the inside. So harissa has a little bit of cumin in it. So a little bit of smoky cumin right on top as opposed to that kind of smoked paprika will bring you a nice kind of smoky, kind of lemoniness into there. And then last but not least, I love a crunch. So I have got some fried onions that you get at the grocery store that I've just chopped up, pop those on top, and you are in for an absolute treat. Okay, beautiful. Love that. All right, last but not least, I'm very excited about these ones. We are doing potato chip, basically, deviled egg. We're doing sour cream and onion deviled eggs. So I have got those here. As opposed to doing all mayonnaise, I'm actually put mostly sour cream in here. So I'm just gonna pipe that right in. Still about a tablespoon of mayonnaise in there. It's gonna be light and creamy. Then I'm gonna go on with a little bit of chive. There's a bit of chive in the mixture as well. In addition to that sour cream, I also put in about a 1/4 teaspoon of both onion powder and garlic powder to give you kind of that flavor that we're looking for. That's gonna be absolutely beautiful. Pop those chives right on there. And then I'm not gonna lie, I would never say no to a potato chip garnish. So we have got little ruffle cut sour cream and onion chips. Stick those on there, and that to me is an absolute treat. Okay, I'm thrilled about these, and as per usual, in classic Mary fashion, I made too many eggs, but that's okay. I love deviled eggs. I'm just gonna pop these in the fridge for later, honestly, because like, maybe somebody stop by. I wonder who that is, come on in. Oh my gosh! It's the one and only Owen Reeves. Owen, how are you?
I'm great, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Owen, are you a deviled egg fan?
Past apps. Bring it my way.
You love it.
Yeah,
It's always
absolutely.
a good thing. Do you want to try one?
You know what? These sour cream and onion ones.
Yeah, I know, me too. Okay.
They're calling to me.
Let's give it a little taste.
Underrated chip.
100% underrated chip. Okay, let's give it a little taste. I'm going over there. Isn't that good? That is good, right? That's a nice deviled egg. A little bit, but he's not mad about it. Listen, I'm not gonna lie.
Make that one.
Okay, make that one. Oh, and I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at the schedule today. I did not see you on the schedule. What are you doing here?
You know.
We know what that means. It's time for a very, very giveaway. I did it wrong. code on your screen. Owen Reeves, take it away.
If you know me, you know I like getting outside, and one of the best places to do it are national parks. So from Parks Canada, we have the Made in Canada bundle. We've got some great stuff in here. A tote bag, how cute is this?
We love a tote.
Love a tote bag. We also have a vintage calendar.
Oh, nice.
It's vintage inspired, but the dates are current.
The dates are right, yeah.
So
It's a 2026 calendar.
That's helpful. We've also got this really cute Sochi
I
tube.
love little beanie, so good.
It's cold, it's cold. You gotta have a beanie. And then Atlas tubers.
Okay.
With the Parks Canada logo.
Oh, cool.
I wear one of these all the time,
You see people running with these to protect from bugs.
Absolutely. If you're going camping, if you're going out in the woods, bring playing cards.
100%.
You might get stuck in a tent. You might as well make fun.
I never travel without playing cards. Did you know
is that true?
Yeah, it's true. You gotta have
Oh my
them.
gosh, that's clever. We also have from Bastion Industries, we have this beautiful handmade coin purse.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So indigenous handcrafts are what they make. Moccasins, slippers, coin purses, really beautiful stuff.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, Owen, thank you so much. We're ready for the outdoors.
Go to a park.
What are we doing next?
Next, we've got something where you go to holiday parties. Maybe you're in the park. We're taking a lot of photos.
Yes.
You want to have something that you can maybe share it in a different way? So we have got the Instax Mini Link 3 smartphone printer. That's a lot of words.
That's awesome.
So this, believe it or not, is a little printer. Totally cordless. You charge it up, and you can. There's an app that you download. Link photos to that. It prints instantly.
From your phone.
From your phone, and you can share them around. It'd be awesome to have at a holiday party, and you can print 100 photos on one charge with this little thing.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Super cool.
Speaking of which, now we can do around like 99, because that's us. You know,
Love it.
doing
And
our
that took
thing.
2 seconds to make. That's a really, really cool thing.
All right, last but not least, Owen, what do we got?
Holiday parties, we got to make sure we're looking right.
Looking fresh.
And one of the things that is totally essential to have at home, you need a great iron.
You do.
So from Walmart Canada, we have the Chi electronic iron.
Nice.
I actually really like ironing.
I do too. My mom would also be obsessed with this.
Very satisfying. So a bunch of great features. Titanium infused ceramic plate, so it's got really smooth glide. My favorite thing, I won't lie, it has a retractable cord.
Because it's the worst after you iron and it's hot and you can't wrap the cord up.
Exactly.
Love that.
Great for storage and professional grade steam. That is key as well.
Fantastic. Owen Reeves, thank you so much for stopping
Thank
by.
you.
What a treat. And if you at home would like a chance to win these great prizes, just head to our Instagram page at The Good Stuff CTV and enter our online contest. Good luck. We got to take a break. We'll be right back. That was great. That was great. Also, do you not like double legs? Okay, come on in. Here to help us pick the perfect wine to bring to your next holiday party is sommelier Beverly Crandon. Hey, Beverly, how's it going?
Happy to be here.
Oh my gosh, happy holidays.
You too, you too.
I feel like 'tis the season for bringing a bottle of wine over.
It is, and we're being invited out a lot to people's houses who are hosting us.
Yeah.
And so I thought what would be fun is to pair some wine with host profile.
I love this idea. So we're basically gonna not just pair wine to like the food or anything like that. We're going off of the vibe of the host who we're
100%.
going to. Okay, very fun.
And a lot of times that's safer because you don't know what's on the menu.
Yes,
So if you bring something that they're going to love. So let's start with the first one.
Okay, what are we starting with?
So the first one is that gourmet chef host. You have them in your life, right? That's the person who is extraordinary when it comes to cooking a meal. They will experiment with new recipes, new tastes, new styles of cooking. For them, the food is the star of what's gonna happen at that dinner. So it's the friend where you don't want to invite them to your house.
Yes.
Because you're like, no, that person cooks too good.
Yep.
They're gonna be playing with too much salt.
Yeah.
So this is why I don't invite Mary to my house. But I'll come to your house.
Fantastic, anytime, anytime.
So for someone like that, they want a wine that's going to support the dish, not overshadow the dish.
Okay, I love this.
So I'm going with something medium-bodied. I've got a cool climate Pinot Noir here.
Oh, nice.
And if you've got something from Burgundy, that's also like a red Burgundy is also a Pinot Noir. But what I've done is I've gone local, but I've got a wine that gourmet chef will tell a story about what she paired with her food. This is a wine. It's called the Single Vineyard Clos de Cou Pinot Noir by Le Clos Jordan. When it says Single Vineyard on the bottle, that's telling you that the winemakers chose those grapes from a single plot of land.
Okay.
They weren't trying to take from multiple vineyards, it's one. They were very intentional about what's in that bottle.
Okay.
And I think when you taste that, you'll see that it's got great red fruit structure, but it also has some herby elements to it too, so it adds some savoriness to the dish. To the wine.
Oh, that's
And then
nice.
a nice long acidity, like a nice finish on the mineral.
It does. Do you know what's really fantastic about that? As soon as I took a sip, it starts getting you a little juicy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're ready for
Exactly.
some food.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is the wine that will support your dish because of that, but it also has things on it. If you just had a sip on its own, you don't need food. You're like, this is really great. And so your host, the gourmet chef host, is going to really appreciate that, that you're not trying to show up the dish.
Fantastic.
You're trying to support the dish.
Beverly, I love that. That is a delicious one and local. We love that.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. We're gonna go into kind of the casual entertainer.
Yes.
Yes. I am not this.
No.
Yeah.
And this bothers me. But this is the person who, it's not about formality for them. They just want people to come by. It's about conversation, having a bit of fun.
Oh, that's good.
Their gatherings, people will just drop by whenever, over some snacks, that type of thing. To put it another way, this is the friend who calls you and says, hey, what are you doing on Saturday? You want to come over? I'm having a thing at my house. You're like, yeah, of course. And then they don't give you a time, but then they get back to you and they say, oh, anytime after 2.
Yeah.
So it's really weird. You can tell it's not structured.
And you're like, I don't know if I'm gonna eat. If I'm coming at 2, are we having food? Are we not? What's
Exactly.
going on? Yeah.
So for them, I'm gonna take a wine that's gonna be a crowd pleaser, regardless if you have food or not.
Okay.
So I'm going with a bright, acidic, but fruit-structured wine. And so what I have here as an example is the pie from Spain, it's Rías Baixas. It's an Albarino. And what you find with this is that it's got the great acidity, great minerality, but it also has a great floral aroma.
Yeah,
and
it's almost
white peach.
apricot-y. Oh, yes,
Absolutely.
yeah.
And white peach.
Nailed it.
Also, there's like a nice saline finish. And so that's gonna make it go really great in doing congruent pairings with food. So that's an awesome one that I would bring for that person. Because you need a versatile wine.
You definitely do. This would be delicious with the potato chips they're gonna serve.
Correct.
Yes, 100%.
And if they happen to Uber in a pizza, then you can.
You're not mad
you're
at
good
that.
too. You're good.
100%. That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, moving
I really
on.
love that.
That is delicious. Moving on, we've got something for kind of the trendy, kind of minimalist host.
And if you have a lot of designers in your life, this is them.
This is the one you have to pick your outfit to go to.
Yeah. So this host is, their food and the menus are minimal, but yet still trendy. They're concerned about the font that they've chosen, okay?
Got it.
That's this host. They like curated things that are trendy and current. Going there and looking at their table, you're gonna wanna take pictures and put it on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's how beautiful this is going to be.
Yeah.
So for them, don't be surprised if you go over and the dinner party is like a fondue party.
Yes.
And there are 5 fondues with different things happening in each.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So for them, I want to go with a wine that when you look at it in the glass, you're like, ooh, what is that? And so I've gone with the Skin Contact, an amber wine, an orange wine, which is very trendy, but this one is good. There's some of them that aren't that good, but this one's really good. And so this one is the Stakar, it's the Ribolla. What I love about this is that it's low intervention, minimalist, just like that host, but it's got a lot of depth on the palate. Think about like a white wine meets a red wine that's chilled. It's got that kind of punch.
that sounds
Edgy,
good.
but yet still restrained.
And how is it orange?
So it's like taking a grape to make white wine, but instead of separating the must from the skins, you keep the skins with the must for a longer period of time to extract that color. It's beautiful in the glass.
It's so nice to look at. Very nice to taste too. Just a
great
hot
with
tip,
food.
everybody.
Yeah.
Really good with food. Again, not overly funky.
No.
Yes, that is beautiful.
Yeah, that's
yes.
the thing.
Okay, last but not least, we're going for the social butterfly
Yes,
host.
the social butterfly host. I love these people.
Yeah.
These are the ones, they're the life of the party. You know, when you go to their gathering, there's music, there's food, there's dancing. Everything is energetic and lively. So clearly I'm going with a sparkling wine
but of
for
course.
this and bubbly. But it's a sparkling wine that's made Charmat method. I'm gonna geek out a little bit. I'm very sorry.
Get into it.
So meaning that the second fermentation to get those bubbles happened in a large tank. When people do that, they want to keep the aromatics and the fruit on it. So this is something you could drink it. It's very light on the palate. It's not too confusing. You don't have to think about it, but it is fun. And this folklore from Narai Cellars, great aromatics like peach, pear, elderflower, a lot of things happening. It drinks like a conversation starter.
I love the concept of something that's delicious and you don't have to think about.
That's
Beverly
me.
Crandon,
That's me.
thank you.
And
Cheers to you.
cheers.
Happy holidays. Thank you so much. We got to take a quick break, but we'll be right back.
Up next, we've got front row seats to a live studio performance from the Unauthorized Hallmarkish Parody Musical. Stay tuned.
Special treat for you today. Joining me now is the cast of the Unauthorized Hallmarkish Parody Musical on Now in Toronto. Hello. Okay, first off, thank you all for being here. Now, Alexander and Sean, you two play the lead characters. Very, very exciting, Holly and Mark. Tell us a little bit about your characters and what this musical is about.
Yeah, absolutely. So I play Holly. She's the big city businesswoman. She comes home to help her mom with her 12 businesses.
Okay, love.
Yeah, it's for the holiday season, and she bumps into her high school sweetheart, Mark, and they rekindle their sort of romance for the show.
This sounds familiar in the most wonderful way possible. The 12 businesses, hilarious. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, now, this sounds like such a fun show to do. It sounds like a hoot and a half. What's your favorite part about showing up to set every day and getting to perform with these wonderful people?
Honestly, this show is such a blast, and they're gonna hate me saying this, but my favorite part is just showing up to work every day.
Yeah.
The 7 of us have such a good time, and yeah, just spending an hour every night with my friends is probably the best
really
part.
nice. Oh, that's good. We love that. Now, Sean, this show is packed with a ton of laughs. There's holiday magic. There's even a runaway moose for anyone who's looking for that. What's the most kind of unexpected or funny moment that maybe has happened behind the scenes?
Well, something that was very interesting, you rehearse the show outside the theater, then you bring the show to the theater, and when we got in, the spacing in the Royal Cinema was actually a little different than we'd anticipated.
Yeah.
So there was a really beautiful moment where we all came together and made some adjustments, and it was a beautiful moment of teamwork. And
I love that.
Yeah,
that's
we
the
all
thing.
came
I was
together.
like, shows are just all about bringing things together, working with the whole crew, whether you're on stage or off stage. It's clear that y'all really like each other, which is a real treat.
makes it
Always a
easy.
good thing. Well, today you are performing one of the numbers from the show. It's called Prologue into Big City. Tell us about this big number.
So Prologue introduces us to our main setting of small town. And it's just a little glimpse before we segue into...
Yes, then we get to Big City, our other setting in the show, where we get a glimpse of Holly and her sort of businesswoman life.
Her busy businesswoman life.
Yes, her very busy businesswoman life.
I love this. Well, I cannot wait. We are in for a hoot and a half. Everyone, let's do this. Take it away.
Movies on TV all take place in a small town where everything is perfect and life is super easy. But there's always one ambitious girl, usually in her 30s, but it's hard to tell. And she makes it out of her sweet small town to pursue a job with no work-life balance. No work-life balance. No work-life. There's no work-life balance when you're living in a big city. Big city. We're in a big city and we're so busy. It's a big city. Here she is now.
And that's why, room full of businessmen, we feel confident that big merger is the right move.
You killed it, Holly.
Thanks, Martha. You're a great assistant and best friend. Now get me my coffee.
You got it, boss. Big city, big bank, big merger, big boss.
Holly, very impressive. You did not do a bad job like previous women.
Aw, thanks, big boss. I was nervous, but appropriately confident.
Just like a man. That's why I like you. Now, make sure that merger happens by Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve?
Christmas Eve. Big merger, big deadline, big plot point, Christmas Eve. Did I just hear that right? Christmas Eve? But Holly, that's this week.
I know.
That's crazy. Big merger takes at least 2 weeks. There's so many files. Big files, big merger, big deal.
man.
Oh, God. That's disgusting.
I know.
But Holly, this timeline is insane with the holidays. I haven't even finished wrapping all the presents for my married friends' kids.
Kids, my mom's favorite subject whenever we talk.
Holly has no children, no husband, no prospects, no
Okay, yeah, we get it, thanks. Yeah, plot point established. Seriously, you guys gotta go.
Big city, big city, big city, first number, big finish. Now we can go.
Fun. I don't think I've ever laughed that hard. Just standing over there. That was amazing. Also, great wig change.
Thank you.
You nailed it. You nailed it.
My real hair.
Is it? Oh man, it was the cat before.
Yeah.
Yes, that was so fun. The kickball change. Oh my gosh, what a treat. Let's hear it for the cast of the Unauthorized Hallmarkish Parody Musical. It is on right now here in Toronto at the Royal Theatre up on College Street. It runs until January 4th. Tickets are available at hallmarkish.com. Be sure to check it out. Thank you guys so much. That was awesome. We got to take a quick break. We'll be right back. That was so fun. Want more of the good stuff? For recipes, behind-the-scenes content, and so much more, follow us on our socials at The Good Stuff CTV.
Tomorrow, The Good Stuff is all new and bringing the best Christmas market fare straight to your holiday table.
This is stretchy pant territory.
I agree.
We're serving up cozy comforts, sweet street treats, and the kind of festive sips and bites that make this season irresistible. Plus, we're taking you to one of Canada's most charming markets and bringing back global inspiration you'll want to try at home. The Good Stuff is all new tomorrow.
Semi-finalists in the MasterChef Canada kitchen. Here's your exclusive sneak peek at tonight's episode. I'm gonna need a bit of help. Craig, do you mind?
Of course.
Okay. BRB.
Okay. Makes me nervous. The judges are kind of looking sneaky, so I'm kind of figure out what they have up their sleeves today. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Is class in session right now? What's going on?
So let's play a little game.
I see words on the whiteboard like smoky, fiery, and creamy, and I'm thinking these are all adjectives that can be used to describe dishes.
Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. Two of my favorite things, cooking and Mad Libs. Don't miss MasterChef Canada tonight at 8 p.m. right here on CTV and streaming tomorrow on Crave. That's our show for today. Tomorrow's gonna be so fun, full of so many delicious things. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for more of The Good Stuff.